Good evening, everyone. T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XM and Future Digibyte. Oh, geez. So, guys, we have to talk about some serious developments here. I can tell you exactly what you need to look for the daily close to know if we still have this bullish narrative, in the short term, because either way, we're going to be bearish in the week to come. But just these next 24 to 48 hours, or if we flip the narrative back to bearish, and it's very simple. This is all you need to know. With Bitcoin, let's let this all load back in. All you need to know is 49,907. If we close below 49,907, and you're going to see in the daily time frame, 49,907 is what we need to close below, and it would flip exactly what we've seen. It would mean that we failed this push up. And on the daily close today, we went back below the bullish bearish line. If we're above 49,907 in the daily time frame, and we have a close there, it could show us that we might push up to 54,458, and that's what we're watching for. If it closes underneath 49,907, that's going to continue this bearish narrative and prove that was just a fake out in that candle, and it closes underneath that essentially. So this is what we have to watch out for, and that would be a huge signal. So it's a good time to come in, and yes, we have a little bit of room here, but it's not as much room as we had earlier. In fact, we've kind of built a pattern, like I said earlier. It looked like we're on a head and shoulders, and this is starting to come down now of the head. And if it does, it leads us well below 49,907. So right now, instead of being at 51,591 and using 50,675 as support, we came right through that. And now if you look where we're at, we came up, we just came up. Let me go a little bit shorter. I guess we didn't get all the way up there. But we want to see now, because 49,907 the support underneath now, and 50,675 is resistance. So we came down a level. We broke through the moving averages. So now we're trading through here. If we come down one more level, look out, because it's going to continue to the downside. So we're kind of in our last-ditch effort right here for Bitcoin and crypto to see what we're going to do. Bitcoin and XRP in particular, because the rest, yeah, some can, as you've seen, Tezos today had a nice pump. But sometimes they do have some that pump while the rest of the market starts to go down, and that's exactly what happened today. You had a nice pump with Tezos. The rest of them that look like Tezos people probably bought into, and then these reversed down. That's why I said earlier, the main thing to look at is that 30-minute time frame, and that's the thing, guys. We've come below it. So this is a very dangerous time on this pattern. I mean, I can't stress it enough, because if this is going to come down, we're going to end up underneath 49,907, and that could lead to our next drop. If I'm looking at the chart objectively, I would say probably this time next week would be the major crash point, but we'll see. It could happen a lot earlier than that. I think we could happen sooner. I think today, if we have a bad close, we can get back down to our double bottom. Maybe not today, but in an up and down fashion. So there's a lot of things that are going to happen today before the close. So I spent 3 minutes on Bitcoin. So for anybody who likes Bitcoin or is wondering what's happening in the market, I hope you enjoy that. Before we get to XRP, hit that like button. Also, turn that bell notification on so you can see me when my stuff first goes live. Make sure you get the exclusive content with the Telegram, or the exclusive Telegram. Join Tom's Army for $9.99 a month. We have 175 members of Tom's Army. My goal is to get to 200 by the end of the year. I think it's probably impossible, but we've made a little bit of a push here. So if you're considering joining Tom's Army, don't wait until the drop points. Don't wait until the big gains. Support me in these little moments when I'm here every single day, morning to night. And this is all from today. Morning to night, and I'm showing you guys what's going to happen. I come and spend my time, but I appreciate the shit out of the 175 members of Tom's Army. Like, it's unbelievable the support. Tang, I appreciate what you're saying. I'm just doing this update, as you can see. So with XRP, make sure to hit the like button as well. You guys have been smashing it, killing it, whatever you want to call it. Smash that like button, as some of them say on YouTube, which is whatever. But just hit the like button. So now you can see how we're kind of rolling down with this little arrow that I had pulled out a little bit. But these are the two ways we could have went. I put the up arrow so that you guys could see, and I actually drew it what would happen in that. So now you can see how the patterns end up in the same spot, but they just take a slightly different trajectory. I personally think we're going to take the downward. But we could have moved up to the 2-hour time frame, or the daily time frame in the 3 and 4 hour, and made a run for it. to 98 cents. That's what I was thinking if it were to break to the upside. I thought it was less likely, but I think we can break to the downside would be more likely. I think both areas would get you to 57 cents, but the Vine's been atrocious, guys, on this entire bounce. So, you know, it's not scaring me into saying, okay, we're going to go up. But like I said, I don't mind it going up. I have XRP, so when it goes up, I have more money in my account. When it goes down, that's what I want. I know it sounds contradictory, but that's what I want. I want it to go under 57. Or under 60 again to 57. And then I want it to go under that and below 48. 48 and below has been my goal for a long time. 57 is great, and that's why I bought some. But I'm going to buy even more if it gets back to 57, then even more 52, 48, and so on. So, yo, Matty Ice. So, 75 cents is support, 83 cents is resistance, and that's all we need to watch here. Because I think it's pulling itself down. But we have to make sure if it doesn't, that we can come up to that arrow where I pointed to 98 cents. And from here, it would make our portfolios look even better because we'd be up another 20%. So 20% off of what I bought at like the 60 cent average area, you know, would be even better. But I'm not looking for that short-term bullshit gain. I want the real money. I want real gains. And as an XRP holder, I want it to go down, and I want it to go down hard. Very hard. I'll make love do it at 20 cents. Not here. I'll finesse it. I'll wine and dine it so that when it gets down to 20 cents, I can have my way with XRP. Right now, it looks like it could be creating that inverted hook that we always talk about. And that could absolutely get us back to this area. So watch, if this continues to hook down, this could be that inverted hook we've been waiting for. So wait to see if the cherries end up rolling down and we get that double bottom. You know, like when you're betting in the casino, that's what we're looking for. We're looking to pop our cherries. And we're getting there. And we want them to end up down there. So if we can get that hook and ladder, and you get the rounding at the bottom, that's what we're looking for, just like that. Just like that. And then we could have that double bottom. Then we could make it up to 98 cents. And imagine if it was just the 98 cents and we failed. I mean, guys, that's 69.88%. I'm all about that. So that's what we're looking for. And the 15% of my stack that I bought XRP, it's going to have to suffer through a 28% drop because I'm not selling it. I don't sell XRP under $1. I don't buy it under $1. I mean over $1. 57 to 60 cents is a great time to start adding to some XRP. It goes down farther, I'm going to add more and more and more. And I don't have to worry about none of the nonsense. I don't care. I don't worry about the daily struggle. I'm up to about almost $4,700 now in the account. So I've managed to make $400 or $500 from the XRP I've held. So that'll probably go away. Actually, it's been like 2 or 3 with this new edition. So it's nothing special. So that's what I'm looking at with XRP. That's what I'm feeling. I think sometimes we all need to get on the same page and just be like, hey, this is what's going to happen. And if you don't like it because you're watching all the FUD, well, I can't help that. I'm showing you everything I know, the technical analysis, and I'm going to show you it because I know this is what's going to happen. And I don't just want to see here, you know, I don't just want to sit here by myself enjoying these profits or charge everybody to see how to make these profits. Everybody can learn how to do this, and you can make and save enough to get $9.99 a month to join Tom's Army. That's why. I'm going to earn it, and I'm going to make sure each and every one of you are part of Tom's Army because I'm going to make the biggest thing that YouTube's ever seen. I want to have thousands of people in that Telegram, and I want to have thousands of members of Tom's Army, but the first goal is to simply get over that damn 200-member threshold. We're at 175 right now, for the record, if anybody's wondering. XLM's down 3.49% today to 0.285. We're looking to see if we can also break down and hit that double bottom like XRP. We've come down below that 30-minute time frame, the critical number at 29 cents. You can see it there in the red on the chart right in front of you. What I'm looking for with XLM is simply to continue this breakdown and come down to here. We could do something like this and try to come on top of this and then break down, but I'm expecting it to come down and double bottom down there around 22 cents. That's what I want. That's what I see. If it comes down there, I will probably buy some XLM as well. We'll see how much. But as of right now, I've been buying XRP at these levels because I think XLM, when we go farther, we can get those as well as XLM. So right now, it's just kind of starting to stack them up. But what I'm really watching for, and with XLM, the support is 255, so 25.5 cents, and the resistance up there at 30 cents. XDC, just to get a quick update, we had the W reversal. We got rejected in the 30-minute time frame, so this is where we can either make a play here, and 7.2 will hold if it comes down there, with the 7.8 as, you know, almost 8 cent resistance at the 30-minute time frame. Or we're going to come down to that 6.7, and I drew that out because that's kind of an extension down in case this fails. And if you look at this in the longer time frame, you can kind of see what I mean. If we fail, we'll come down to this next layer of support, and that would lead us down to 6.7. So I drew that out accordingly. So if this did fall through, I think we have a pretty good, you know, design of what's going to come next down to 0.675. So I'm trying to keep you guys one step ahead. Even if it goes in the direction you don't want it to, just understand this, guys. If you like what you're buying, and I don't understand this narrative by some people, if you like what you're buying, why would you care if it goes down? Oh my God, you can buy more for cheaper? And it's something you believe in? Huh. Well, I'll be damned. It's like when I buy my physical gold and silver. Buy it a couple years ago at 15. Buy some at 18. It goes to 16. Am I kicking myself in the nuts? No, I'm rejoicing. Look at all my gold and silver, and now I can buy it cheaper. That's how I feel with XRP. Why the hell would I care if it goes down? I'm mad when it goes up. This isn't the end game. If it went to my goal with how much I have now, I wouldn't be happy. But if I can get a couple months, in this consolidation period, even a couple more weeks, because I have a little more money stacked up because I've been stacking it up for a while, instead of just being able to use 500 or 1,000, now there's, 5,000 practically. If not a little bit more when I started, because you can do 500 a day on Uphold to buy XRP. So, I've been preparing for this for a long time. So, what do I care if it goes down? I want it to go down. The people who hold it are mad when it goes down. Well, what the hell are you holding it for? There's an end game here, but you shouldn't be mad when it goes down. And remember, what does it matter if your portfolio is going down? They can't take the shares away from you. So you're a dumb motherfucker for buying it too expensive. It happens to everybody. Who cares? Get over it. Seriously, that's the biggest problem people have. Oh my God, I didn't get the cheapest price known to man. Newsflash, nobody has the cheapest price known to man, and somebody always has it for a worse price than you, and somebody always has it for a cheaper price than you. That's just the way it works. Just like there's always somebody who weighs more, somebody who weighs less, somebody has more hair, somebody has less hair. Even the guy who thinks he has the best head of hair in the world, somebody has a better head. Even the baldest guy in the world who says, man, I am so bald. There's another guy who walks in, he's like, man, you see that half a strand of hair in the back of your head? God, you're one lucky son of a bitch. So, the guy who has no balls, one guy's walking around with one, he's like, I thought I was doing bad, but that guy doesn't even have any balls. They watched the run guys and they fell off. So, but you guys can see this inversion it's starting. But that's just the point, guys. Positivity. Positivity when you're trading crypto and building your positions. Because one day, if you believe in these independent projects, if it's not an ISO coin, throw it out. Toss it in the trash. But if it is, what do you care? Buy more. And if you can't buy more, well, that's when you're going to have to learn technical analysis. And you're going to have to learn when to sell and when to rebuy back in. But then that gets tricky because you're selling a profitable thing that you know in the future is going to be worth something. So why the hell would you get rid of it now for a few percent here and there? I mean, is a few $1,000s worth 30% here, 30% there? No. So you got to weigh it in the back of your head. Philosopher Tom here in the studio at 5:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast. He's very happy because Michigan has won the Big Ten Championship. And I'm going to continue to brag about that for the next 30 days. Well, until December 31st when we, in my opinion, are going to beat the hell out of Georgia. If you're a Georgia fan, well, get used to what you've seen against Alabama because our defense is better than Alabama's. Our offense is better than Alabama's. For 1 year. We're just underrated. So, anyhow. This is what we're looking at. So, we already went through XRP, XLM, XDC, and now DGB real quick. This could be the reversal candle that it was a fake out and it ends up coming back to the downside. And this is what you would tend to see because this is a bearish continuation pattern. I believe it's going to be to the downside so we can double bottom. There's no problem with that. Nothing wrong with that. So just keep on stacking. And when DGB gets back to 2.5, regardless of if it's going to go down or not, I probably am going to buy 10,000 of them right when it gets to 2.5 just for transparency purposes. Make sure to hit that like button.